Standing on the gangway of Hudong Zhonghua Shipyard on Chongqing Island, Shanghai, the blazing sun of July 2025 shines down on the Type 076 amphibious assault ship, Sichuan ship, with the port number 51. The ship is a Type 076 amphibious assault ship, the Sichuan ship. Dense red flags on both sides of the deck fluttered in the salty sea breeze. The electromagnetic catapult tracks glowed with a cold metallic luster, and the twin ship islands were like two precision fortresses towering above the broad deck. From its launch on December the 27th, 2024, is less than 7 months, this full load displacement of nearly 50,000 tons of quasi-aircraft carrier has been ready to go, is about to open the world's first amphibious assault ship electromagnetic catapult sea trial. China's shipbuilding industry again to write history at an amazing speed. The traditional 50,000-ton warships outfitting cycle is usually more than 12 months, and Sichuan ship from the launch to the sea trial only 199 days. Behind the modular construction technology and electromagnetic catapulting system maturity of China's ships in the double leap. The reason behind this is China's modular ship construction technology and electromagnetic catapult system maturity double leap. When the world is still debating the technical bottleneck of vertical takeoff and landing fighters, the Chinese Navy has completely rewritten the rules of modern amphibious operations with the subversive combination of electromagnetic catapult and unmanned aircraft. The core revolutionary breakthrough of the Sichuan ship lies in the electromagnetic catapult system it carries. This system has the same origin as the Fujian ship carrier, but for the first time was transplanted to the amphibious assault ship platform. The two 130-meter-long catapult tracks act as an electromagnetic high-speed rail for the ship's aircraft, capable of accelerating a 30-ton J-35 fighter jet or Attack 11 drone to a speed of 300 km/h within 3 seconds. The technical team compressed the length of the catapult to 60% of the carrier version, but achieved a more flexible catapult adaptability. Both can push 30-ton heavy fighters and can also launch small drones of only a few hundred kilograms. This big and small design philosophy reveals the pragmatic wisdom of China's military industry. This all-in-one design philosophy reveals the pragmatic wisdom of China's military industry. More shocking to the West is its stability. The U.S. Ford-class aircraft carrier electromagnetic catapult failure rate of up to 1/400th, while the 076 land-based testing has maintained a zero failure record. The core code is hidden in the power system, China's medium-voltage DC integrated power architecture, than the U.S. Ford-class medium-voltage AC program to reduce energy consumption by 30%. The cost of a single catapult is only $700 million. The energy conversion efficiency of 92%. When the U.S. amphibious assault ship is still relying on the F-35B vertical takeoff and landing fighters at the expense of ammunition and range, the Sichuan ship has been able to let the ship's aircraft take off with full fuel and ammunition. The radius of operation directly covers the entire Taiwan Strait region. The integration of the unmanned aerial combat system is 076's real strategic killing move. Its hangar can accommodate 20 J-35 fighters and 50 Attack 11 drones, and the docking bay is loaded with 3 726A air cushion landing craft. The Attack 11 is a winged stealth drone with a wingspan of 14 meters and a radar cross-section equivalent to that of a fishing boat, but it can carry 1.5 tons of munitions for 1,500 kilometers. A secret test in the Red Sea in 2024 shocked the Pentagon. 100 Attack 11s clustered together in a raid, and 90% of them succeeded in penetrating the Saudi Arabia's Patriot anti-aircraft network. This capability was projected onto the Western Pacific theater. This ability to project to the Western Pacific battlefield will form a destructive chain of strikes. 4076 ships can release 200 drones, the first wave of electronic jammers to paralyze the radar, the second wave of anti-radiation missiles to destroy the nodes of air defense, the third wave of Eagle-18 anti-ship missile saturated attack within 15 minutes, 500 kilometers away from the target into the sea of flames. Traditional air defense system in front of the swarm is reduced to expensive fireworks. More far-reaching significance lies in the tactical deception when the enemy air defense system is faced with J-35 stealth fighters and drone swarms at the same time. The collapse of the target distribution system may be more destructive than physical destruction. The leap in command efficiency has also overturned perceptions. The dual ship island layout completely separates the navigation and aviation control functions. The front island integrates S+X dual-band radar to track 500 targets, and the big screen in the aviation command center of the rear island displays the drone trajectory in real time, which enhances the efficiency by 40%. compared with that of the U.S. military's single-ship island. The defense system has built a three-dimensional fire network, the aft zigzag deployment of Red Flag 10 missiles specializing in supersonic anti-ship missiles, 1,130 close-in cannons to 166 rounds per second to weave a metal storm side electromagnetic interference bomb to create a radius of 2 kilometers of electromagnetic fog. This design allows the 076 to blur the boundaries of ship types. It is an amphibious delivery platform, a drone mothership, and a front-line command center. When the well-deck released hovercraft Beach, the deck of the J-35, is fighting for air control, and the drone swarm has been deep behind the enemy decapitation, the traditional air, land and sea combat chronology has been completely compressed. The geopolitical balance is being tilted by the Sichuan ship. Its port number, 51, is separate from the 3X sequence of the 075 series, suggesting that the PLA is positioning it as the core of its fourth aircraft carrier class. The distance from Fujian to the Taiwan Strait is only 100 kilometers, which enables the 076 to form a sea and air anvil by relying on shore-based fire support, drone swarms suppressing Taiwan's air defenses, J-35S isolating external interventions, and air cushion boats carrying a synthetic battalion to attack the beachheads. 2025 and 2025. Taiwan's Hong Kong exercise will be the PLA landing, thought to be refined to the neighborhood street fighting side by side to confirm the scruples of the 076 combat power. The U.S. response is called stress. After the launch of the Sichuan ship, the U.S. military immediately combined with Japan and the Philippine Sea exercises, accelerated research and development of laser anti-drone systems. Japan urgently upgraded the Izumo, carrying F-35B, but it is difficult to make up for the difference in generation, vertical takeoff and landing fighters, carrying capacity of only 1.6 tons of ammunition, combat radius compressed to 500 kilometers, while the 076 catapulted J-35 can mount 8 tons of ammunition, combat radius of more than 1,000 kilometers. Australia is promoting the quadrilateral dialogue to strengthen joint checks and balances, and the regional security architecture is being reorganized. Sea trials are just the starting point for this disruptive warship. The electromagnetic catapult's sea debut will verify two key things: whether it can stably catapult the 30-ton J-35, and the algorithm for coordinating drone swarms at sea. The more far-reaching impact lies in the subsequent iterations of the ship. The dual islands may be optimized for integrated masts. The all-electric propulsion system may be upgraded to 20 megawatt class gas turbines, and the I-command system embedded in the ship will achieve autonomous swarm coordination. When a 50,000-ton warship with Ford-class one-fifth of the cost, released beyond the British Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carrier's aviation warpower, the global naval race has entered a new track, and the future of the 076 family is much more than that. Modularized decks can be replaced with missile vertical launch units, electromagnetic railguns on board test platforms, and even as a command node for space warfare. It is rewriting the rules at the same time, and is quietly paving the bridge to the next generation of naval warfare. The tide of the Huangpu River lapped at the pier of the Hudong factory, and the friction sound of the cable unraveling was like the soft sound of the pages of a history book turning. This huge ship covered with red flags is heading not only to the East China Sea test area, but also to the deep blue channel of a country's march to blue water. When the electromagnetic catapult roars on the sea for the first time, and the Attack 11 drones sweep over the tip of the waves like swarms of bees leaving their nests, the world will finally understand. The Chinese Navy has not chased the backs of others, but has chosen to carve its own trajectory on the vastness of the waves.